After working 48 hours straight in the OR, I passed out on a red-eye flight. The second I closed my eyes, a flight attendant's voice exploded in my ear.
Sir, this flight is overbooked. Please get off the plane immediately.
I opened my eyes, annoyed, and saw a woman being warmly escorted onto the plane by the crew. She gets to board, but I, who already boarded, have to be kicked off. The attendant grabbed my collar, yanked me up, and sneered.
She's the only daughter of the richest man rushing to Saint City to hire the ghost doctor for surgery. A broke loser who can't even afford a full-price ticket. Here's $200. Happy now.
The red bill slapped my face, and he kicked both me and my luggage out of the cabin. Seeing him turn back with that fake flattering smile toward the woman, I laughed. She thought I was just some poor guy who couldn't afford a ticket, but she had no idea I was the ghost doctor the Sheng family had begged for a whole year. I finally made time to fly to Saint City for surgery today, only to be kicked off the plane. Fine, I'm not doing the surgery. Let the Sheng family wait to die. In 10 years of flying out for surgeries, this was the first time I got kicked off by my own patient. And the absurd part, they wouldn't refund me. What do you mean no refund your airline? Overbooked? I boarded normally, got forced off, and now you say no refund.
You boarded the plane yourself, then insisted on getting off. What does that have to do with us? If everyone boarded, got off, and demanded refunds like you, how would our company make money?
Why are you yelling during work hours? The sound of dress shoes hit the floor behind me, and that disgusting attendant's face appeared in front of me.
I knew it was you. You made trouble on the plane, and now you're harassing our staff.
After getting off, his eyes swept over my shirt, which I hadn't had time to change after days of non-stop work, and he pinched his nose in disgust.
I was wondering where that stink on the plane came from. Turns out it's your broke, pathetic smell. You already scammed $200 on the plane, and now you want to scam the ticket money too.
His loud voice quickly drew a crowd of passengers.
Why are you already trying shady tricks, even scamming an airline? Forget ever flying again.
We all heard it. You boarded, then made a scene about getting off. The airline is already being nice by not going after you. You must be desperate for money.
Thank goodness everyone understands our good intentions. It's okay if our staff suffer a little. This kind of thing happens in customer service.
The passengers kept whispering, and their looks toward me turned hostile. I pushed through the crowd and grabbed a passing ground staff member. Issue my refund form right now. Write clearly that your company overbooked and forcibly denied me boarding the Shang family. Won't think I refused to do their surgery on purpose. Seeing all the passengers side with him, the attendant let out a smug laugh.
A refund? Dream on. Drag him away.
Seeing the security guards come over, my face turned completely cold. You'll regret this. I'll wait for the day you kneel and beg me. He acted like he'd heard the funniest joke ever and kicked my suitcase hard. The suitcase already damaged when it was thrown off the plane, completely shattered. The special medicine spilled all over the floor.
So you're some sick weakling too. No wonder you keep trying to scam money. Turns out you're a broke dead man. Walking people like you are just wasting air. You'd be better off dying sooner.
He stomped down, crushing the special medicine into powder. Great. The only dose that could help Shen Yan survive the most dangerous infection stage was gone. Now she really could just wait to die. The attendant felt no guilt at all. Instead, he spat at me.
I've seen people like you before. You're just trying to get Miss Yang's attention and become her kept man, right? Why don't you look in the mirror and see what kind of trash you are?
The big security guard threw me out like garbage, and my luggage crashed down onto me.
Get lost. Don't pollute the air in our airport.
I pulled out my phone to call the police, but it suddenly started buzzing like crazy. The seconds I answered, the Yang family butler started yelling at me.
Where are you? Why did the airline say you made a scene and demanded to get off the plane to hire you for the surgery? The Shuang family invested $1 billion in your hospital alone, and you still pulled this stunt. What do you take the Shuang family for? We usually only see private doctors. If Miss Shuang weren't terminally ill and only you could save her, we wouldn't have hired you. Don't push your luck. If I don't see you at tonight's surgery, you'll never work in medicine again. I'm warning you. If anything happens to Miss Sheng, you can go die with her.
The call ended with a busy tone. I took a deep breath and called back. The butler's impatient voice came through immediately.
Instead of wasting time talking, you should figure out how to get to Saint City.
I'm not going to ask the flight attendant on Miss Sheng's flight, for the reason I said coldly. Picking up my scattered luggage with one hand while quickly operating my banking app with the other, I refunded the $5 million deposit the Sheng family had paid me. $5 million. Can't buy my dignity. After refunding the money, I hung up before the butler could speak and blocked the number. Looking at the medicine crushed into powder, I let out a cold laugh. I won't save Shen Yan's life. I hailed a cab and rushed back to the hospital, but the moment I pushed the door open, an ashtray flew past my temple.
Fu Huan, how dare you harass Miss Sheng? The flight attendant had to kick you off for her safety, and now you're twisting the facts and blaming him. Do you know who the Shang family is? And who do you think you are? Refuse their invitation, and your medical career is over.
That attendant is good at twisting the truth, and the Sheng family is no better. A simple security check would prove it, yet they believed one small flight attendant's story.
The hospital can't handle the Sheng family's anger, and we can't keep someone like you around either.
The second he finished, I grabbed pen and paper and wrote my resignation. This shady hospital had been squeezing me dry, scheduling surgeries day and night. In 3 years here, I hadn't had one real day off. Either the lead surgeon bailed at the last second and called me to save the day, or they bombarded me at midnight to fly out for surgery. I was long fed up with never getting a decent night's sleep. I slammed the resignation letter onto the director's desk. Seeing my bold handwriting, he was furious.
Are you insane? I scold you a little, and you quit.
I glanced at him and shrugged without a care. Yeah, I quit. I'm going overseas for a vacation, and remember to tell the Sheng family they can do whatever they want to me. With that, I turned and left. Fujiline, get back here. The director's roar echoed through the office, scaring a passing nurse. But I acted like I didn't hear him and walked straight out of the hospital. I glanced at the time. 1 hour had passed. Shenyun's condition should be acting up now. Without my life-saving medicine, the flight she was on would be her death flight.